To this day.
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 What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay Wilder, Shelly Finkle, Zhilei Zhang. Get this. Shelly Finkle breaks silence on the Deontay Wilder versus Zhilei Zhang rumors. Okay, this is what he had to say. He said that Shelly Finkle agreed with the UK promoters, claiming that that fight's not done. And he said, as of now, Wilder versus Zhang is up in the air for a Saudi Arabia collision, with Wilder only considering the fight as an option. Okay, and let me counterpunch. That's exactly what we needed to hear. That's exactly what people need to say. I think that when the fighters found out that they were fighting each other, I think they should have took it upon each other to set the record straight. But I'm glad that Shelly Finkle has done so. You know, nobody else better than Shelly Finkle that runs the career or aids the career of Deontay Wilder in his epic journey in the sport of boxing. Okay, this is where it is. So us stating or thinking something that's not true, it just shows you when Eddie says things like that, and the way he said it, he said, well, I don't think that's going to happen right now. He didn't say that at all. He's like, no, that's not done. He knows it's not done. You know, because one thing that I've figured out that Frank and Eddie has really became close to Turkey al-Sheikh. They would know that before anybody else, I feel. You know what I mean? Because they could probably help with the undercard or anything else if that was going to be the case, right? And again, just because, you know, you hear it from a reliable source doesn't always mean it's true. You know, it was too many red flags in this situation that had you to think, okay, wait, something's not quite right with what we think that's taking place. You know, none of these fighters have said anything. Normally, when a guy's fighting a guy, they have their own platform. Zhilei Zhang or Sean George, his trainer, or Deontay Wilder or Malik Scott. These guys would have been contacted and reached. You know what I mean? These guys would have been making noise, been making buzz, promoting the fight. You know, this is going to be another big banger. I won't let you down this time in Saudi Arabia this time. Says both guys, because both guys have taken an L. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't hear the things that you needed to hear to convince anyone that this is going to happen. So everybody just jumped on it, you know. But I'm glad, again, someone came forth from either side. And this side, it's Deontay's side, Shelly Finkle, and just told us, hey, it's up in the air. It's just an option. But what does that really mean? Let's look at that in its entirety. Deontay Wilder looking at that as an option, you know, it's kind of disappointing, because it's like, okay, what other options do you have? You know, him just only being an option is not a good enough follow-up. You know, it's like, it's not enough feedback for anyone to say, okay, well, what the hell is Deontay Wilder training for? We've seen Ellie Setback reporting, going in and seeing Wilder do all this and doing all that, losing 5 pounds a round. You know, the man going to be 198 before he gets in the ring again, you know, as skinny as he looks, you know, and you're like, okay, well, what the hell are you working out for? What are your options? You know what I mean? Like, give people something that we want to know, you know, especially over here in the US of A, when people that still follow Deontay Wilder like some type of damn deity, you know what I mean, that want to know what Wilder's up to. You know what I mean? He's just, he's just an option. Well, what are your options, sir? Can you tell us that? Because we don't really have any other, you know, idea of what's going on. You know what I mean? Because it looks like kind of like a, you know, like a blow off, to be real. Like, oh, he's just an option. You know what I mean? He's definitely not a priority. That's not cool. I don't like the sound of that at all. But you guys tell me what you think of Shelly Finkle responding, breaking silence on Deontay Wilder, Zhilei Zhang. Of course, please subscribe. You guys been Counterpunch. Peace.